I'm Jennifer Uris. I'm the franchise owner locally of P3 Cost Analysts, and we're an auditing firm. We specialize in forensic auditing and helping businesses save on their non-payroll expenses. So we work with auditing vendors, we don't do financial audits on the company, we audit their vendors. So it's a really great business concept that I've really enjoyed. We audit 10 different vendor categories. So for instance, if you're a restaurant group and you have uniforms and linens and waste, different contracts with different vendors, utilities, telecom, etc., we'll go in and we will do a forensic audit on those contracts and on all of the billing. And we go back in time as far back as we can go, depending on the contract, and we look and make sure no mistakes have been made. We try and recoup money based on if there were mistakes, billing errors and such. And then going forward, we renegotiate those contracts. And basically, we're an extra partner for those businesses that don't have somebody on staff that's an expert in uniforms and linens, in utilities, in telecom, in waste. Because let's face it, nobody has that person on staff. So we can partner with those businesses to help them save on those expenses every month. So I was on social media trying to look into different ways to be an entrepreneur. I didn't want to work for anybody else anymore. I was tired of that. I wanted to move into working for myself and having my own business. And so I happened to be on Reddit randomly one day. And I was on one of their entrepreneurial subreddits, and somebody mentioned SCORE. And I was like, what is this SCORE thing? And they said every city has a SCORE location pretty much, and every large metropolitan area at least has a SCORE office. So I said, what do I have to lose? And I went to the website and I put in my information, and I was connected with Linda Parker. After talking to me briefly, she kind of honed in on a franchise. And she spoke to me in terms of franchises I never thought of. You know, you always think of McDonald's, Taco Bell, a brick and mortar restaurant. And she was like, I know this lady out of Dallas, and she has a FranNet franchise herself. I loved how Linda just honed in on what might be a good fit for me versus starting a business from scratch. That wasn't something I really wanted to do, and I just didn't understand where I could go to look for this. So she connected me with FranNet of Dallas, Sarah Wasco, and we just took off running from there. It was great. So far, things are going really well. I bought my franchise in March. It's a process. It took about 3 months to select a franchise and go through the whole discovery process and select my franchise and have them select me too, because it's a two-way street. So bought my franchise in March, went through training, finished sometime in April, May, can't remember exactly, and hit the ground running here in Oklahoma City. And I've been doing really well. It's been a really fun venture for me. It's gotten me out of the house. I've made a little money, which is the whole point. And I think continue going forward, it's going to be really, really good. I don't want to just say job for me, but it's going to be a good career for me. So FranNet has a really in-depth process that you can go through to select your franchise. And they do personal inventory, kind of a personality test, kind of a job inventory, what you've done in the past, to really align your business goals with your personal goals. And to add on to that, the process doesn't cost the prospective franchisee any money. And so, yeah, Sarah did a great job of honing in on what my personality is, what my strengths and weaknesses are. You really get to know your advisor during that time, and they really get to understand who you are prior to presenting you with ideas. So when you come to a franchise from FranNet, they're already looking at you going, okay, this is a good fit. The follow-up I've gotten from SCORE is Linda has checked in on me every once in a while, and I'm probably different than normal because I did go with a franchise, so I haven't needed as much hands-on help from SCORE, because franchise comes with its own set of processes, and everything's already set. So the future of P3 and my franchise here in Oklahoma City, I think looks really good. It's something that's different. It's not the normal business that people think of when they think of auditing. And it's not fun, it's not exciting, but it is fun and exciting when you can sit down in business with a business owner or a CFO and be like, here's how I can help you. So I will say, if you are interested in starting a business, being an entrepreneur, you have a business already that you're maybe struggling with, SCORE is a great resource for you. They are passionate about helping businesses succeed. Doesn't cost you any money, just your time, and their resources are, there's a lot of resources I haven't even taken advantage of. So I know a lot of businesses have gone in depth with the amount of help they've received from SCORE, and the people are great. They have great resources like FranNet. I've really enjoyed working with SCORE, and I would recommend them to anybody who has any, there's a spectrum. Like me, I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do something, to somebody that has a business already, and I think they're a great resource, and I'm grateful for them.